Because you didn't tell me you had 4 kids.
Okay, and I was supposed to tell you that? I was supposed to tell you that right now when I just met you 2 days ago?
Yeah, you were supposed to tell me that. How you gonna lie?
I never lied. I just haven't told you yet. I have 4 kids. Okay, so what's the problem?
You got 4 kids. That's 4 other mouths to feed. What's yours?
And so what? So are you not capable of taking care of them?
Yeah, I'm capable of taking care of them, but I don't want to. It's my choice.
So why did you feel like you needed to bring me to a date? You said that you would like the type of person that I am. So if that's the case, why is it that you don't want to go date me furthermore now?
I do like you. Like you cool, you fire. But you got 4 kids.
Okay, and?
Was you ever married?
No, I was not. I got 3 baby daddies.
Okay, but damn, you got 3 baby daddies. See, I know. No, baby girl, I ain't got no problem. Listen, I like you. You cool. Man, listen, one baby daddy.
This is not even cool at this point. One baby daddy what? I don't have one baby, I have 3.
Okay, 1 kid, okay, maybe you made a mistake. 2. You pushing it. 3? No, that's just what you do. 4, no, you that type of person. That's just who you are.
Okay, so that's not who I am. That's not who you asked me to
You ain't never been married and you got 4 kids.
Okay, and I'm trying to get married, so what's the problem?
Man, at this point it's too late. You might well stay with you you with.
That's crazy. And rude and disrespectful at the end of the day.
No. Ain't nobody being rude. Listen.
And I'm recording you just to let you know.
I mean,
so I can put you out here on how you want to treat women, single mothers. You got a problem?
Man, listen, for me, with all the accomplishments and the things that I've done, for me to get with a single mother, man, that's settling.
It's not settling. And what's wrong with me being a single mother though? Because I'm very strong at the end of the day.
Nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with you.
My kids. I'm not asking you to take care of my kids.
You're not asking me to take care of your kids, but it's gonna go like that. You gonna say you're not asking me to take care of your kids now, and then when they get later down the road, I'm supposed to be responsible for them.
You know, at the end of the day, if you plan on being my husband, or if any man plan on being my husband, you're gonna eventually have to. You're gonna have to be there. Their dad's not in their life like that. They need a father figure. What do you mean?
Well, you need to call their daddy. 3 of them. You got options. Call one of them to do something. I mean, I'm not. No. Listen, you cool. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna pay for the food, that's why I brought you out. I mean,
so you're not paying for the food now?
No, because you lied to me. I don't feel right. This ain't cool. You should have told me that up front.
So who's gonna pay for the food? Because I'm not paying. I got 4 kids.
Call one of their baby daddies. Man, listen, you got options. Call one of them.
I got 4 kids. So you telling me that you're not gonna pay for the food? I'm not.
Listen, I pay for what I got. You pay for yours. Man, no, I'm good, man. I'm good.
So you're leaving.
Once the number hit 3, most men would have already stepped back without much debate. At that point, it stops being about exceptions and starts looking like a pattern. People can call it judgment, but most just see it as clarity, and clarity tends to make decisions simple.
To get is women say, oh, well, a real man will step up and look after another man's child, but essentially what they're trying to do is shame you into fixing a problem that they've gone and created. Or they'll say, but I had a stepdad and my stepdad was the best influence. Those stepdads today are not like stepdads of old. Those men were rated. They were actually the man that stepped up. Now women come in sometimes with 1, 2 children and they look at it as a thing, I'm a single mother, and they think it's a badge. It's not a badge of honor. It's a very big disrespect to come to a man with a child from another man and then expect that man to pay for that child. Men, we don't, there's a saying like in the gamers, we don't finish another man's save game. Like you don't come in and start playing another man's 2K or FIFA and be like, no, you don't do that. Those aren't your coins. Right. And I was just breaking it down how men think.
Calling all men, especially if you agree with this comment, that you wouldn't want to be with a single mom, especially as a man with no kids. Okay, I would love to hear the reasons why. If you agree with this, if you agree with what he said, I would love to know what the fuck your deal is. So leave a comment, please explain. Don't just leave some bullshit. I need explanations of your reasons why. Like, it doesn't matter on the woman and her personality and like what she's got going on. Like, just, it's an automatic no if they have kids. Please tell me.
For the men who do choose that path, there's usually a reason behind it. It would actually be interesting to hear what makes that situation worth it for them long term. Everyone has their own calculus, and not every decision is driven by the same priorities.
I keep seeing these clips of women trying to shame men that are in their 30s, maybe about to hit 40s, because these men are still saying they don't want to settle down. Have some of you women not realized that maybe you just don't make him want to settle down? Have you ever thought that maybe he has something going on? He has a built-in ecosystem that makes him happy, and what you're trying to bring into it doesn't really mix well with the ecosystem, that it might kill what he's created? You know, the same way women talk about, well, I don't need a man. I don't need you to come into my space and destroy the peace I've created. Have some of you thought that maybe these men think you're going to destroy the peace that they've created? Some of you can only think about yourself, and you're super selfish because you just think you can't be the issue and or you're not the problem. The same way women create an ecosystem of peace, men older in age have created an ecosystem of peace as well. But some of you have never been told you're not that girl, and you don't make him want to be in a relationship and or settle down.
From a practical standpoint, most guys already understand what comes with it. Financial responsibility without authority, emotional attachment with limited say, and a constant presence of the past. Add in the potential for conflict, liability, and lack of appreciation, and it becomes a situation many would rather avoid. It's not personal, it's just risk assessment.
You know what I noticed? Men are smart, because nowadays, every girl I talk to, they're like chasing after some guy, like knocking on their door, looking for them, this, that, da, 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 da. And what are the men doing? They're not chasing after us. They're chilling. They're living their peaceful life.
Yeah, I know I had to run to the comments. Based on her page, she's a mother of 2 and an RN. Do with that information what I... Let's see what the fellas have to say. We have had enough. Alex SFL says, protecting my peace at all costs. The covert guy says women are nothing but problems nowadays. Now, JX Carlos 214 here is playing the game right. He said, this is very true. One girl brought me food and coffee yesterday, and I may ask another girl to pay for my haircut today. We don't gotta pay for their hair and nails anymore this salon. Now they're treating us, fellas, man. Anthony says, y'all played us too much. I'm sorry. This is what happens, man. Travel W5 says, truthfully, there's good women out there. However, a majority of these women can't cook, clean, or add any value in a man's life. Just an expense. OG Rush 656 says, in this economy, we need to be saving for a rainy day, not competing for a real man position, paying never-ending bills. Shooter McGavin says, I got more money, no nagging and arguing, not worried about nothing. Leo Cueva says, peace is all us men want, and that seems to go away when you have a girlfriend or a wife. The men have spoken, ladies, and all they want is a woman that's not screaming in their ear and could cook a meal. That's not a lot to ask for. Those two things are free to give, right? Cooking doesn't cost anything. He's paying for the groceries, right? And not nagging somebody is also free. Ladies, come on. If you can provide those two things, you wouldn't have to be chasing men around and you wouldn't have these issues. Y'all gotta step your game up, ladies, because dudes ain't going for it no more, man. They ain't going for it. That's the reason why all these women are running after men. Because the dudes are like, yeah, I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm 33. I've been doing this since I was 15. It's your time to chase now, ladies.
If nobody wants to date single moms, how we all got boyfriends? Somebody is lying on this app, because I will have my daughter in my arms and I will have somebody come ask me out. And I just be like, oh, well, like, you know I got a kid, right? And they're like, all right, cool. What kind of snacks you like? So somebody's lying. I need all the men that say that men don't want single moms to come forward.
She has a pretty good point, but y'all know how to run to the comments, man. But we gotta run to the comments together, man. Let's look and see how the comment box felt about this TikTok. This one is friendly fire right here. Boyfriends, but never husbands. Recreational use only, never marriage 100. But they're gonna say, who says we want to get married now? This is the crazy one right here, though. Exactly, girl. I got 5 kids and I'm married to a man. I got 0 kids. That's wild. How did it not work out with the other 5 baby daddies, man? Had 3 kids with my ex when I met my husband. A bunch of content creators on the internet saying, oh, you washed up, don't nobody want you, nobody want to deal with that. And all these women out here who said, you probably don't want to deal with that, or you probably just mad I'm not giving you attention. That's how you coping, man. But yo, leave me when I tell you, people, man, single mothers ain't out here struggling trying to find a man, bro. A lot of women are, man, but these women, they making it happen, dude. Dudes have absolutely no problem playing stepdad.
That's why the dynamic often stays in a certain lane. Casual attention is one thing, long-term commitment is another. Most men already know where they stand with it, and they move accordingly without needing to explain it. If the message hit, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.